Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to throw a large platter. The clay that I've got here, this is about, I'd say about 12 pounds, maybe 14 pounds. It's half of a 25-pound bag. Okay, now as you can see, the bat that I'm using is quite a bit larger. I can't even put my splash pan on, which is a bummer because I'm already getting pretty dirty. But I want to make sure that it's a lot larger so then that way when I flatten out this platter, it'll cover this whole space. When you're centering a platter, you want to go ahead and center it pretty low. Go ahead and get it down quite a ways. Now at about this point, where it's centered down quite low, you want to go ahead and use this portion of your hand, put it right here in the center, grab a couple of sponges, put this hand directly over that hand, and just push down. Once you've got that down far enough, go ahead and pull the platter out towards you. Alright. Now you can go ahead and go through the center of the platter with your fingers. With sponges in hand is usually what I do. This is compressing the bottom of the platter. It also flattens it out just a tad more and brings out a little bit more clay if I want to. You always want to leave quite a bit of clay on the bottom of the platter, especially if it's this large. Because when you go to cut it with the wire always arches. So the further the wire is apart, the higher the arch. So with the platter, because you're going to be very far apart, you're going to want to go ahead and leave quite a bit of clay on the bottom. And you're going to want to go ahead and compress the crap out of any platter that you have, to make sure that it doesn't crack on the bottom, because that's a pretty common thing to have happen. Okay, once you're happy with the bottom of it, and a lot of the times, a lot of people use ribs to go ahead and flatten them out, make sure that they're totally flat on the bottom here. Or you can go ahead and use your hand like this to go ahead and make sure it's flat. I usually just do it by eye. And I usually do it while I'm compressing. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and lift up the sides and create the lip for the platter. And really all this is just like throwing walls for a bowl or for a mug or for a cup or whatever, a vase. You're just pulling the clay out and pulling it up. I'm going to pull a little bit more clay over here to the side. Now right where the lip arches, you want to leave a little bit more clay, because there's going to be some weight on there from the rim itself. And again, like what I said in the bowl, you want to make sure that the lip is a little thicker. That way it's not getting knocked around or chipped. Alright, and that's my platter. I'll just go ahead and clean it up from here, and I'm pretty much done. Plates are pretty much done the same way, except in a much smaller scale, and I'll do another videotape for a plate. So this platter is probably about 16, 17 inches, and plates are usually about 12, so there is a little bit of a difference, but not much. Good luck on your throwing adventure.